guys, welcome to the Keto Couple. Today we are going to be making coconut macaroons. They are low carb, they are gluten-free and dairy-free. So let's get started. To start, I'm going to use egg whites. So here I've already separated the yolk from the white, and you'll notice I'm using free-range eggs. You can get this from your local farmer's market, or you could just look for certified free-run in your grocer. So the egg whites, the first step is to kind of beat them up. Not beat them up, but whisk them up.
Why so violent?
Until you get it nice and fluffy and bubbly. So I kind of did it in advance, and this is what I was going for. To this you're going to add a pinch of salt. So just put a pinch. Here you'll see my salt is pink. This is because I'm using Himalayan sea salt. It is very high in different nutrients and minerals, so it's a much better option than the table salt. To this I'm going to add 1 1/4 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes. So that was 1 cup, and I'll just add 1/4 cup. You want to make sure you really get the unsweetened one, because if you get the sweetened one, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. And to this I'm going to add about 5 drops of stevia. So I have used liquid stevia, but for sure the powdered version is just as good. You could use honey, but then you're not really getting the low carb, but you are staying on the paleo side.
Don't use honey.
Okay, or don't use honey. So this kind of looks good. I'm going to mix this all up, and this will be the base of our batter. So I'll just whisk this all up together. It doesn't look like a typical batter. It's really on the dry side. That's completely normal, and that's okay. So here you'll see I lined a baking sheet with parchment paper. I greased the bottom so that it just would stay intact and not move around. So now I'm going to form my coconut macaroon balls. So from this recipe I should get about 12, but it will vary on the size. I'm using a spoon, but of course you can use an ice cream scoop if you want them to be more perfect.
If you want to make more dishes.
If you want more dishes, but I'm the dishwasher here, so not an option. I preheated the oven to 375 degrees, so it will bake for about 10 to 12 minutes. These are looking really yum. So as you see, they're not perfect, and there's some like crumminess along. That's normal. They're going to form. They will hold still in the oven. All right. This looks very good. So I'll just go over this and make sure. I got 15, that's pretty good. Usually I get 12, but I guess they're kind of on the smaller side. So I'll bake these, like I said, for 10 to 12 minutes, or until the top is golden brown. While that's baking, I will melt my dark chocolate. So I'm going to cheat and use the microwave, but you could use a double boiler. So here we go. I'll use about 6 pieces of this delicious stuff. Of course you could use 85% or 70%, but obviously with a higher cocoa content you're getting less sugar. And if you're trying to follow a strict ketogenic diet, then this is what you'd be going for. Here we got some 6 squares. And I'll leave it for about 2 minutes, but I'm going to mix it around halfway at 1 minute. Alright, so I took these out of the oven about 5 minutes ago, and they're kind of cool to the touch, so they're ready to coat with the chocolate dripping on top. I do want to mention that I forgot to add a teaspoon of vanilla to the batter, so that's something you could include for sure. If not, it just takes away a little bit from the flavor. But I will add a teaspoon to my melted chocolate. And I will also add about a pinch of sea salt. I really like the combination of dark chocolate and sea salt. That's about a pinch. And maybe 3 drops of stevia extract. So again, we're using the liquid kind, but any kind is fine. All right. So I'll give this a quick stir. And this is the fun part, where you got to be creative and kind of drizzle the chocolate on top. Richard personally likes to just douse the whole thing in chocolate.
I sure do.
But I didn't think it looked as elegant on camera. But sometimes off camera we'll just take one and, mix it all in there, and it'll be a chocolate delight. But this way you get leftovers that you could add nuts to, or berries, or just spoon it.
Just eat it.
No one's judging. So now I will put this in the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes. You just want the chocolate to kind of get hard. Babe? Alright, so I let them cool for about 10 to 15 minutes in the fridge, and now they are ready to sample. So Rich, you want to come give it a try?
I have the fun part.
Okay, wait. Chocolate all over your face. Alright, go for
I'm
it.
just gonna do it more. All right.
I'm gonna try one.
Definitely tastes like coconut.
Mm-hmm.
The stevia makes it nice and sweet. The chocolate's awesome. But I think I need to sample more to have more of an idea.
So they're a bit more well done than usual, but do you like it?
I like it like that.
Yeah, so I cook them for about 10 minutes. Usually I do maybe 8. But it's really nice. It adds like much more flavor. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
well toasted. Very good.
So yeah, it was a really simple dessert. I made it in under 25 minutes. And they preserve pretty well. Just put them in like a airtight container for up to 3 days.
You won't need to.
Yeah. Can you save me one, please? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, thank you very much, and we'll be back for more recipes.